guys, what's up? Doing another trade recap midweek, back to back. I had a new mic set up, so I just wanted to kind of test it out. But today I didn't have all that much that I liked from the open out of the gate at 9:30. I did my typical watch list analysis. I have my set watch list that I go through. I look at the gappers and I look at anything that's kind of moving overnight, and I didn't really like anything. I only had two on my list that actually caught my attention. One of them was X, and I know it looks really crazy here with all these lines. If I clean it up and pull them off, I was looking at a potential range play here, and it's been kind of in a range for a couple days here on the 60, and I was looking for it to maximize. I wanted it to touch the bottom of this range, and I was looking to play it halfway or the full range. It didn't set up, and BAC. This one I liked because, again, a small range on the 60, and I like the hammer on the daily. I don't have the daily here. I'll pull it up right here. Right here. It's been down for 3 consecutive days, and the thought process was hammer, look for a new high, and bring it all the way back up to the 9 or at least full ATR or 5R, which is what I typically target. It depends, what the price action looks like. Is it choppy? How tight is my stop? What gives me a good entry? So a lot of it is discretionary with a kind of a rules blend. It's a rules discretionary type system that I follow. And the market popped and sold off today. And so the only trades that I took were RIVN, which sold off after hours. I was looking at this for a reversal yesterday, and it just bled today. It was very risky. This one I was nervous on. It has an 8, at the time it was 800% RVol. It's SSR, and it went parabolic. It sold off hard at the open into a level that I was looking at, level of interest. It was around the $20 mark, and there was a huge order on the bid. And I thought that I can get a real quick move out of this and just get a quick 3 to 5R, and it moved fast. This trade made me nervous, and you can see I exited real quick. I got in long on my entry on my line, which is what I target, around 8% ATR. Added in quickly on this pop, but there was really no volume behind it. What I was looking at again was the $20 level, and it seemed to hold here, and also the 2 minute. I believe it threw double hammers, the 2 right here. Yes, right here. I was looking at this, and it held. Seemed to fake, and then push. We are close to the 9 EMA, but the 5 minute was extended. And after you've been trading these for a while, you get a general sense, you get a feeling, and you can see there was nothing behind this move. There was no pop, there was no momentum, there wasn't any large orders coming in, and it was moving fast. It was very hard to read the tape, and so as soon as it lost, I did take a partial here. This was half off, another partial here. This was a small partial, 10%, just to kind of calm my nerves a little bit. And as soon as it lost the entry on lost the level on my second entry, I bailed. And the last trade I took was J&J. This one I was watching as well, and these had a lot of good trades with a lot of great setups. Now, you might look at this and think, okay, there's not a lot in this trade. However, I did go in this with a wider stop, and these work well. And what I'm looking for is level of interest, and I have been using fib levels lately, and you can see it did respect it here. And I'm also using these on the SPY, Qs, IWM, just kind of get a general sense of market sentiment, and it kind of gives me a little bit more confidence in the trade, whether I'm looking at longs or shorts. And what I find is that these 15s work well, especially in respect or when respecting the 9 EMA. So I was looking at it here on this first rejection of this 157.90 level, and it did come back up, and the market did start to sell off heavy around this time, around 10:30. And you can look at the SPY, and it coincides with that drop. And I got in, and then you can kind of just see the level 2 build up with order. So I added into the order, and it, again, you look, it's not very impressive. It's a small, just a very small move, but you'd be surprised at what you can do with these ads. And I know people are always looking for those big moves. You want to have a 5R, 10R day, but I'm able to consistently hit base runs, and you've heard that term before. for, and as well as manage my risk. So I think that's the name of the game, is to always keep risk management in place, and we all know that. But secondly, pulling some out of the market and extracting it, and that's all that I found today. Primarily, I look for reversals, I look for pinpoints, breakouts, and in the afternoon, generally speaking, I don't trade that much, so I will just leave it at that for today. We do have green on the board. October has been rather good to me the first week, and so yeah, that would be it for today. Anybody has any questions, shoot me a DM, email, comment below, and be sure you subscribe to the channel. And hope everybody had a great trading day, and I will see you soon. Peace.